Okay, now I'm sure you saw the thumbnail and you know what set I'm talking about here when I say I took an L, right? The Galaxy Explorer. I'm sure you've all seen it. 90th anniversary. This set is cool, right? And I don't want to make you guys think when I, by the title that I don't like the set. It is actually, let's see if I can, if you haven't seen it, this thing opens up. It's pretty sick, right? One of my favorite sets. This set is, first of all, it's huge. That's really the biggest thing is, let's see if I can find the box. Actually, I'm not gonna worry about it. It's bigger than a box, right? You take the box in your hands and you're looking at it. It doesn't give you an idea how big this thing is. It's bigger than the box, or just about the size. It might not be bigger, but it's big. Like, this set is a good value, right? Like, it's huge. It's like the size of a Star Destroyer, right? I mean, it's a great set. For the $100 value, it is completely worth it. Like, let's be honest, right? You get Legos, you spend $100 on a Lego set, or $70 or whatever. And a lot of times it feels like you did not get what you paid for it. This set is like one of the few, in my opinion, that I've got recently where I felt like satisfied with what I got, right? Just because it looks sick. It's fun to build, and it's big. It's big. Like, it's impressive sitting on your shelf. There's alternate builds, like legit alternate builds, and I'm sure there's other things that people have come up with. But, this is a great set. And, like I said, $100, I would be happy spending on this. But if you live in the United States and you spend $100 on this set, you're doing something wrong, because it is on every Walmart ever for $75. Like my Walmart, I've been there, and I thought people would love this set. I thought it'd fly off shelves, but, you go into Walmart and there's 25 of these things sitting in clearance for $75. So, this set for $75 was what I spent on it. It's incredible. I'm gonna take it apart soon and build the alternate builds. But like I said in the title, I took an L on this set, and I'm gonna kind of explain what I mean, because you're like, what are you talking about? You say you took an L, but you're talking about how good it is. Well, those alternate builds, right? I don't know if you've seen them. I'm sure you have. I'll throw a picture up here of what the alternate builds look like. But if you've seen them, you notice they're much smaller. They're also based off of separate models from this time period. And so, because both of them each have one of the window hatch, whatever it is. Oh, I can't think of the name. And so, basically, because they're much smaller, I kind of assumed you could build both of them with the same set. So, I assumed if I took this thing apart, I could build an alternate build and then build the other one with all the pieces, and then I'd have two. And so I didn't really look into it, but just assuming that, I bought a second one, right? And the idea was, I have this one up on the shelf. I open this one up, and I build the other two, and then I got all three. It looked really sick. So obviously my idea was to buy a second one. I bought one for $75. I was like, I could drop $75 on another one. And build those two. And as you probably know, you can't build both. You can only build one at a time. There's not enough pieces. A lot of the pieces on the bottom, apparently, like, you need them for both. So there's lists out there of what pieces you need extra, and I might have them. I'll have to look them over if there's special pieces or just basic plates and stuff like that. But yeah. And so if I had dropped $75 on that set, or $100 to get the alternate build, that would have been a pretty big, L. It's a cool set, but it would have sucked, right? Now, of course, I didn't, right? And I told you I was planning on doing that, and I was very lucky because over Black Friday, the set went on sale for $50. Um, so I was able to pick it up for that. So again, it's not as big of an L. I could return it, but I don't like to do that, especially because I return so much Legos to Walmart. I don't want them to think something's up. But you know, there if there's other alternate builds out there that people have made, I'd like to look into them. I might sell it. And really, you know, I say it's an L. And like I said, if I had bought it for $75 or $100, it would have been. But I got it for $50 because of Black Friday, and I use I use Rakuten. Like when it comes to Lego buying, if you're buying Lego sets for retail price, you're already losing out because most Lego sets go on sale. 20% off at least on Walmart, and there's so many third party websites and apps to save you some money. Like I said, I use Rakuten. There's lots of other ones like it, but just for an example to how much money you could really save. So with the Rakuten, over Black Friday, like I said, I've talked about Rakuten before. I'm not going to go into it, but they had $40 cash back on your first purchase if you sign up with a referral link, right? So like I said, this was $50 on Black Friday. So if you bought this, you get free shipping, first of all. It's over $40, so you get that $40 cash back, which brings it down to $10. Plus, Walmart, through Rakuten, was giving 15% cash back on all orders during Black Friday. So that's $7.50 back. So you spent $50. Again, the set was 50% off for $50. And then if you bought it through Rakuten on Black Friday, you would have got $47.50 back in cash. It's like 2 weeks later they give it to you after that first one. So it's a $100 set. You would have spent $2.50, right, on this set. That's a pretty good deal. If you're spending $2.50 on this set, like, you can't go wrong, I don't think. And again, maybe you don't like the Galaxy Explorer, but you like, I don't know, let's say this Imperial Shuttle. Again, this is a $70 set on sale during Black Friday for $40. Now they're kind of out of stock online. I was able to pick one up in store, but $40. You would have spent your $40 for the Rakuten, right? So if you use this with Rakuten, you would have got free shipping. You would have got $40 cash back, plus I think like $6 cash back for the actual set. So you would have spent your $40, got the set, and then got $46 back in a few weeks. So really, you got the set for free plus $6. And that's why if you're not already using Rakuten, or there's other ones, like, I don't even remember what they're called, but if you're not using one of those, especially if you're trying to become a Lego reseller or get involved in that, you're going to lose, because that's what everybody else is doing. That's why these guys are succeeding, and that's why they can sell them for so cheap. You see these Facebook Marketplace sets, and the guy's selling the, Imperial Shuttle for like $30. You're like, is that stolen? Sometimes it may be, but if you're buying sets for full price, as a reseller or even just a hobbyist, you're really hurting yourself, right? So again, make sure you're looking 20%, 30% off. You really shouldn't be buying sets for full retail price. Again, unless it's like Lego store, there's specific, times when that may be necessary. But really, like, if you want to get the most out of your money, you got to use some kind of third party to get that cash back. And you really got to just look for those sales. Be patient. Again, like this set has been out for a few months. It already went on 50% off Black Friday. Like, it's probably going to be out, still for at least another year. So I wouldn't be surprised if it goes 50% off. With how many I'm seeing in my Walmart, I think that thing's going to go on sale again. So, yeah. So, was it really an L? I don't know. $75 for this one, up $50 for that one. Plus, we're using Rakuten for them. So, you know, I don't know. Was it really now, even if I couldn't build the 2 alternate builds? I'll let you decide. If you're interested in using Rakuten, my link's going to be in the description, so you guys can check that out. And yeah.